Parkinson's disease is a movement disorder that can affect people in different ways, from tremors to rigid muscles. And one local man is doing everything he can to fight against this progressive disease and stay healthier longer. Meet John Robertson.
Started out to know that I had Parkinson's, just was feeling fatigued and pain in my legs, restlessness. Knew something was wrong, but thought it was just age, maybe. But it got worse and worse, and my handwriting got bad and things like that. I didn't have tremors though, but decided to see my family doctor. He referred me to a neurologist, and they did a bunch of tests. And eventually I wound up at UVA, where they finally diagnosed me.
And so tell me what you do then to help with the Parkinson's overall and to keep yourself moving.
Well, that's something that the doctors really encourage, that movement, keeping active is the best medicine. There's no real cure for Parkinson's. Things will help, but the best thing you can do for yourself is to move and work your muscles.
Right, and that's a good point in itself. Anybody that exercises knows that you can be sore after the fact, and you get assisted stretching. Tell me a bit about that and how you found out about Prana's assisted stretch.
Well, Parkinson's is a movement disorder. My daughter comes to yoga here, and then they started the stretch, and she got a session, and she raved about it and thought it'd be good for me. And I came, and it really helped a lot. It's been great.
And let's talk about what you had done stretch-wise today and what kind of issues you deal with on a regular basis.
Well, I try to do as much exercise as I can through the Y, and muscles get tight and sore. And just Parkinson's, you're constantly tense, it seems like. And so the stretch helps relieve that and helps my movement better, balance.
And speaking of which, you were talking with me about the idea that you feel like you have to shuffle more when you walk. But I noticed after the stretch, you were actually taking bigger strides. Do you feel better after a stretch in your day?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And will you continue to use this assisted stretch?
Yes, it helps a lot. Because you need both the exercise and the stretch too, I think.
And it's really neat that your whole family does it with you. What is your response from your other family members?
They also very positive about it. They're younger, my daughters, and there's tension, with day-to-day life, and it helps relieve some of that tension for them.
And I'm also here with Shelley Childress, a flexologist, and she was just working with John. And let's talk about the work you've done with him. I understand when he first walked through that door that he already had some issues that you've been dealing with. Tell me more about this.
Well, the Parkinson's causes his muscles to stiffen up. He's very active, which is good for his Parkinson's, but along with his activity and with the condition of Parkinson's, his muscles tend to stiffen up. So what we wanted to do is bring just a little bit more balance back to his body.
When he first came in here, he had some issues like with tennis elbow and other issues as well. Have you seen them get better with time?
He did. I think his tennis elbow is almost all the way gone now, and he's had some tightness in the top of his thighs that would just kind of wake him up at night, and I do believe that that's gotten better.
And of course, every day we can all have some aches and pains, whether you've exercised or not and just leaned over the computer on a regular basis. Why get an assisted stretch? What does that do for the body?
We're stretching you in a way that you're not able to get on your own. We're assisting you and we're using pressure and having you use different breathing techniques to allow the muscles to lengthen out to bring balance back to your body.
So then what is the overall goal for John?
We're hoping to improve his movement patterns and to help his body be less rigid. We want him to lengthen his stride as he walks to help avoid the stumble you get when you start to shuffle your feet. When your muscles are tight, you tend to take a shorter stride. And with that longer stride, we're hoping to avoid that shuffle that can cause falls.
And as a flexologist, tell me about the training that goes into assisted stretch.
So I'm a personal trainer and I'm also a yoga instructor, and the certification I've had for stretching is for flexibility and assisted stretching.
So now is the time to try this. Tell me more about that.
So right now, through the end of the year, it's 20% off for assisted stretch. So that would make your assisted stretch only $39.
And there's other discounts as well.
So right now, all the plans are 20% off. You can buy a package of 4, 8, or 12, and these packages are shareable with your family members, so you're able to share those. And right now, having 20% off, you could save a good deal.
To sign up for your introductory $39 stretch, just use your smartphone with the QR code or give them a call at 434-722-3581. You can also visit them on social media or head online to pranayogaandfitness.com. And don't forget to use the promo code STRETCH20 when buying online.